All right. Oh, I just gave myself some technical difficulties. Hold tight. Howdy, Anarchy. I'm just sorting out some technical issues. Because I was a fool and didn't prepare properly. And now I can't hear anything. Hi, Norris. Quick check, can you hear me? Because I can't hear the game, which is a new issue. That's fun. Loving that. Volume. Low, is it there? Okay. I don't know why. Okay, I'm just gonna close the capture app and then open it again. So it'll go black there for a sec. And then there we go. Okay. I can now hear. All right. So let me tweet out real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, there's the commentary. Can you hear the commentary? You should be able to hear game audio too, though, is the thing. Yeah, no, she's good. She's fine. So the question is, why can you not hear the game audio at this point? Is that still the case? Okay, I'm gonna close the game capture again, and then I'm gonna open it again. Hold on. Okay, so I lowered the audio on my end, and maybe that lowered it too much on your end. I've put it back to where it was before. How's this? Come on. Audio properties. Desktop. Why is this happening 9 streams in? I can see that the bar isn't moving. Audio. Desktop. How's that? I don't remember having to do that before, but now I'm seeing the bars moving. Alright. Thank you for being patient, Jessica, and thank you for being patient, chat. I think somehow that me scooting the mic over, which I always forget to do before starting, caused something to disconnect, and that changed a bunch of settings in OBS automatically or something. So then I had to fix all that. Super effective? Super effective. I remembered something about fairy type. Alright, we're getting close to Gertrude evolving, which I believe is at 37. Hoping to see that this session. And I think maybe Duskstone was in the cards as well? Oh, we're still doing the stuttering thing, apparently. I don't know what's up with that. My computer's been a little bit temperamental recently. Had this great error going on where the start menu crashed every time I opened it, which made trying to open the troubleshooting thing very difficult. And eventually I just pushed the computer so hard it crashed entirely, and that fixed everything, which isn't a great way to solve problems. If we run into any more technical issues, let me know. What was that sound? Come on. Anyway, I don't remember a ton about this route other than the existence of Minior. I think that's how you would pronounce it. Minior. They're like meteor things. These guys are part steel, yeah. So, no poison. I don't see that as an issue, Norris, personally. But your input is appreciated. They're electric. What am I thinking of? Am I just thinking of Magnemites? I guess electric makes sense. They got that magnet stuff going on. Iron filings. How many... What is that dude doing? And how do I get there? How many colors of Minior are there? Huh. Yeah, when I was doing living decks, I considered doing like color and gender variants, but then I was like, nah. I'm not gonna take photos. Okay. Long distance golfing. Okay, is he gonna like drive Pokeball? No. Oh, that would have been so cool if he had like hit the Pokeball with his driver. But alas. Yeah, so Minior have an ability, like they have their rocky outer shell and a creamy, gooey center. And I assume that the creamy, gooey center has lower defenses than the hard rocky shell. I'm not sure how exactly one breaks through the defenses, other than maybe just hitting it a lot. Yeah, like that. Ooh, powerful hit. And it's, okay, just a bunch of them, alright. Okay, 7 colors, I'll take that, I'll accept it. No, actually it would be good. Radicus with Super Fang would automatically bring the shields down, I think. Aha. Actually, yeah. Speaking of Pride Month, hopefully a Gertrude evolution will be a nice rainbow way to end the month here. Power Gem. That's a pretty good move, right? It's Rock type. It's a good Rock type move, which is rare. Think I'm gonna get rid of Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray is cool and good, but I would love to have that rock coverage for like flying types and fire types and stuff, because my coverage has not been great so far. We do have rare candies. I don't particularly feel the need to right now. We got a couple spare ones, but I think, you know, if all goes as planned here, Gertrude will level up by the end of this route. Only time I used a rare candy in this playthrough was when I messed up on Squiddo evolving. I was like, oh wait, hold on, let's do it again. Because otherwise I might have forgotten again. Alright, and this should do it. There we go. Everyone seems like they're staying at a pretty consistent level, which is nice. It used to be that they were kind of all over the place, especially Donna. But yeah, see, there's rare candies. We're not going to use them. Guzma time, I believe, is after this route, if I'm not mistaken. Which I easily could be. Okay, so this, I guess the route here is outer space themed. Because we've got, I mean, it's an observatory, astral observatory kind of thing. We've got Minior, which are mini meteors, and we got Cleffa and Clefairy and all those folks. Originally from Mount Moon, theoretically from outer space. Which, I like that as a means of theming, because it's not just, this is a poison type area. But it does mean that you need to have a wide enough collection of Pokemon that you can actually make use of the theme. Beldum might be from space. I don't know. I don't remember. What'd you do? Oh, I can't believe you do this to me. Incredibly rude. Oh, nice. Thank you, Gretchen. Yeah, so I think Staryu and Starmie have a thing. I don't remember if they're like explicitly from space, but like they at night put themselves kind of face up, and their lights kind of like gems glitter along with the stars or something like that. I have not memorized their Pokédex entries, but that's something I remember. Anyway, to complement our space theme is this monkey that plays rugby. Or football. Depends. I guess his sports skills are out of this world. Nice. There we go, level 37. This will be the evolution. Don't think we need Screech. This thing's like part psychic, right? Haha. All right, here we go. What? I thought it was level 37. Am I mistaken in that? Am I a fool? Am I wrong? Can someone clarify that for me, because I've been living a lie for the past couple episodes. $38. Okay, all right. It's just one more level. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. Why did I think 37? Yeah, there's an outer space. LGM. Just modeled after, you know, literal big-headed alien. I think also psychic, I want to say. Yeah. Miss anything on the road here? This seems like it would be a great cycling road location if there was a bike. It's like, you know, biking down a mountain is a thing that people do, and it's cool and exciting. Can I walk? Is there... I have to take the bus. Really? I have to take the bus the rest of the way? Great. Okay. Yeah, but a giant dog doesn't automatically coast downhill is the thing. The fun of Victory Road is that it's like a fun of Cycling Road rather is that you move automatically, and so it's like cool and exciting and fresh. Alright, that was lucky. Good fortune. Alright. Oh, shiny thing. Alright, so I think it's just about Guzma time. So let's make our way back to town, avoiding the trees. So I haven't looked too much into the Pokemon Masters thing. Does anyone want to give me a short rundown of what that is? I saw the marketing email, but I was like, oh, there might be spoilers in this, so I'm not going to read it. It's like an iPhone thing? Oh, so it's like Fire Emblem Heroes kind of thing? Yeah, I don't love the gacha systems. Most of my experience with gacha systems comes from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which would have been a lot better without the gacha system. All right. So let's see, we're heading back to the gardens, is that right? Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Here he is, the man himself. Oh man, I'm not sure that we're worthy of his grace, to be honest. Big Bad Guzma is here, along with his weird sunglasses that look like a sun and a moon. Greetings, cowering public! Oh man, that's how I should greet my English classes. Are you sure about that, Guzma? I'm glad you got it, Doris. Oh, what? No, the glasses? Yeah. Yeah, Guzma is really fun. What? I thought you were having an adult conversation. I really like that his battle theme is an evolution of the Team Skull battle theme. Ooh. Well, that was interesting. Okay. I want to bring in Donna, but I think I want her to be a free switch in. So I'm gonna try an aerial ace from Zippy. Yeah, it's Galysopod. He's a tough cookie. Alright, let's go all in here. Supersonic Sky Strike. Don't remember what a second Pokemon is. But hopefully it's not as dangerous as this thing. Yeah, I mean, Donna kind of kicks butt. She's awesome, okay? Oh, right, Masquerain. We talked about Masquerain getting a stat boost, specifically because Guzma was going to use one. I also like a little bit of mechanical and thematic consistency here. Masquerain has the Intimidate ability, which is very appropriate for Guzma because he really likes to intimidate people with a whole lot of bravado. Which exactly, Masquerain uses its patterns to intimidate and dissuade possible predators. Guzma does the same. Let's use that power gem we were talking about. Oh, were we talking about Ariados instead? I don't know. Nice. And that was our boy Guzma. Oh, Hal's here. Hi. Yeah, I will totally use this, Kukui. Thanks. Howdy, Callie. You just missed the battle with Guzma. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, Callie. I'm a little bit inconsistent. I am off work for the summer, so I'm kind of streaming a little bit on the earlier end. Also because I'm meeting someone later tonight. So wanted to give myself plenty of room to get over there. Alright, what are you thinking about? It seems like what he said to Hao actually caused Hao to think a little bit, which is a new phenomenon. Alright, so we're healing, then we're heading to Route 11, yeah? Which I think is somewhere over here. This looks like a Route 11 kind of place. It might not be though. But I haven't been here yet, so it's worth checking out. That's not a great mustache, Melvin. Okay, to the south. Good to know. Oh man, this could be the battle. The time might be upon us. I'll bet Gertrude needs like 324 experience points or something. Come on. Yeah! 38, here we go. My trash is superior. There we go! Nice. Got our beautiful rainbow slime. What looks like fangs and claws are actually crystallized poison that will afflict you at a mere touch. So hug at every opportunity. Venom Drench. Tell me about this. I don't know about this. Lowers attack, special attack, and speed of poison target. Okay, so it has to be, the opponent has to be poisoned for this to work. Is that true? Is my interpreting that description correctly? Or does it poison the opponent and lower their stats? Because if this is just straight up a better poison gas, then I would take it, but other than that, I don't think it's probably worth... You know, I always just go off an all-out offensive strategy when it comes to in-game at least, so... I'll boost my own stats, but I generally won't bother decreasing others. Yeah, this is welcome to my life as a dungeon master, interpreting rules as written. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, there's a lot of, like, there's stuff, like, both Venoshock and Venom Drench there seem like they would be really useful on something that is already poisoned, but I feel like that would work better in a battle of attrition, which generally is not what I'm going for. Might work against certain bosses, but... Hey, we're working here. That is a lot of trash. Mirror match. See, I've been watching little bits and pieces of SGDQ, most notably the blindfolded Punch-Out Wii run, which should be required viewing for everyone, basically. If they're in Let's Go tomorrow, I might check that out. I don't really know what a run for that looks like. I don't know how heavily glitched it is. Okay, I mean, this is... As mirror matches go, this is, like, gonna be a little bit tedious, but, yeah, it's fun. And it's colorful. Oh no. I don't like that. Yeah, that sounds about right for most Pokemon runs. Just soloing with a single Pokemon. Nice, got good luck on those crunches. I don't really like this guy's, like, style as a parent or as a boss. It's the weirdest remake of Evangelion I've ever seen. I haven't watched the Platinum one. I guess I kind of assumed that it was activate, tweaking, walk to the Hall of Fame, but maybe not. Yeah, I think with a Pokemon speedrun, the more glitched it is, the more interesting it will probably be. Because otherwise, it's catch a single Pokemon, and it's really strong, and it beats everything. At least to a viewer. Haven't seen any Basculin today, Ben. But we did get ourselves an Alolan Muck, so that's something. Can I change the pose that I do? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. Interesting. How frequently do I get new styles? Also, it'd be cool if it showed me what it looked like. Best card post game, such as beating Rainbow Rocket, getting a tree stamp, being Ultimate League Battle Royale. Oh, that seems like a pain in the butt. Well, I'm curious what this elegant style looks like, at least. Alright, let's see this. That looks like an ordinary Pokeball throw. Did I miss something? Do I need to assign it? Yeah, I was looking at the way I threw the ball. It looked normal. Okay. Let's watch this. Let's see. Okay, that was indeed slightly different. It was a little more underhanded. Okay. Sure. Alright. You got any more for me, bud? Okay, so these are all the various types. I'm guessing it's not like, here's the one I want to learn, it's tell me how to earn this one. So tell me about this normative girlish style of which you speak. That's not helpful. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'll look that up on Cerebi or Bulbapedia later, because it seems like it could be a fun customization thing, but it seems like it's not very helpful in actually telling you how to unlock them, so. Okay. Defeat Lana and Koni. Okay. yeah, I'll consult the list between sessions and see if I ever do things. That's Route 10. We want Route 11. There we go. Alright, well, while I'm at it, maybe I'll give the amulet, or who has the amulet coin right now? Let's put Radicus up front and really get some earnings. Oh man, Ben, do you want me to talk about Evangelion? Because I'll frickin' talk about Evangelion. Not in super specific terms, because I haven't seen it in its entirety since I was in college. I'm halfway through my rewatch now that it's up on Netflix, and it's good. It's a good show. Let's see. Strongest hyper fang, I forget. Oh yeah, no, I'll definitely watch End of Evangelion. So I've seen the series twice all the way through before. I'm familiar enough with what Eva is. But yeah, I feel like, you know, I'm excited to get to the second half of the series again, because I feel like I've grown so much as a critic since the last time I watched it. In crude terms, I'm a lot smarter now. So I'm excited to see what I get out of the second half this time around. Yeah, and I'm definitely glad that it's on Netflix, and like I'm watching the Netflix version. I'm watching the new dub, and yeah, some of the dialogue is stiffer than the original dub, but the actors are still putting in strong performances. There are just a couple really egregious issues that people should be aware of going in, so they don't misinterpret certain aspects of the show. On the whole, it's not a bad way to experience the show. Yeah, and the first two episodes of Evangelion, just those themselves are super good. I watched some of Kill la Kill when it was somewhat new, and I thought it was okay, but I was like, man, I'm uncomfortable with this, and then I stopped watching it. And again, I'm someone who unironically enjoys watching Keijo, and Kill la Kill was like, Nuzzable. It's a good word. Tried to do that without my stylus. Didn't work very well. Yeah, Keijo is, like, first off, completely unashamed. And second off is, like, a genuinely positive and supportive show for its cast. And, like, it's like, one of the most wholesome anime, actually. Whereas, like, Kill la Kill feels a lot more exploitative. I know, it's hard to put my finger on it. And, like, honestly, watching Keijo, I kind of forget about the whole, like, sexualization angle, I guess. Because, like, I'm caught up in the sports. And I'm like, hell yeah, do the thing. And then a lady has, like, a wall of 100 butts emerge out of the air behind her. And it's like, hell yeah, use that 100 butt technique. It's fun. Whereas Kill la Kill is, like, trying to be serious but also ridiculous. And yeah, definitely in Kill la Kill they're, like, kind of embarrassed about it, or at least the main character is. Whereas Keijo, it's like, yeah, we're participating in this sport voluntarily and having a great time. So it doesn't have that humiliation angle, which I feel like is often accompanies kind of that sexualization aspect in a lot of anime. I don't know. I'm kind of talking out my ass, and I'm obviously speaking as an extremely privileged male person, but I really enjoy Keijo. I never got through Gurren Lagann either. I watched till the time skip basically, and then kind of lost interest. Got kind of concerned there when I saw a Radicus come out before remembering, oh wait. Still dangerous. Yeah, I mean, I still basically, I think, know what happens in Kill la Kill after time skip. I just never watched it. I watched, like, the first episode of Steins Gate. I have it on some digital format. I don't remember. And it definitely seems like a show that I should really like, because I know it has time travel in it. I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't even watched all of Cowboy Bebop, though, so, like... I'm considering, now that I, have a little bit of time over the summer, I'm considering watching Utena properly. Steins Gate was a visual novel first, yes. Because Utena is another one that, like, we we technically watched it in my dorm, but that's a terrible way to try to watch really anything, much less Utena. So it's all up on YouTube, sub and dub, by the official distributor, which is awesome. Yeah, Eva, so like Evangelion, I genuinely think that, you know, again, I'm only halfway through my rewatch. I think it is an enjoyable show with a lot of interesting aspects to it. But, as many people have noted, the most interesting part of Eva is the story surrounding Eva and its production. So, like, watch the show, definitely, but the story around the show is just as interesting. Yeah, Utena, I know that it's an important show and a well-respected show, and I really want to give it a shot so I can actually speak to whether I enjoy it or not. Because I mean, I don't know if I will like it. Honestly, I do not know. I haven't properly watched it. But it seems like one of those shows that I should watch so that I know. And it might be a show that I respect but don't like. I don't know. I haven't watched it. We'll see. Yeah, so a friend of mine, and we might be doing this tonight, I don't know. A friend of mine and I are watching the original Fullmetal Alchemist right now, and then we'll watch Brotherhood after. She has not seen either, and you know, I've always been like, you should watch the original first, even though it's not technically canon, and it's, strictly speaking, probably worse, because it will seem much, much worse after you've watched Brotherhood, but it is still worth watching. Like, it's got a lot of problems, from pacing to animation to characterization, but it also has a number of interesting aspects. But getting through it will be a lot harder if you've watched Brotherhood first. So. So I maintain that the second half of the original has some interesting aspects to it. Yeah, a lot of people say skip the Brotherhood, and frankly, if you just watch Brotherhood, you will have an enriching experience. You will watch an enjoyable, good show with a lot to it. But you might miss out a little bit, because I think the original, despite all of its problems, and it has plenty of problems, the original has some neat stuff. Let's see. So, harsh. Here's what I will say, but not commit to. If they put Rare Replay on Switch, I might hate Stream 2E. Otherwise, no, not gonna happen. That's a good question, Ben. Is anime getting worse after the first half a normal thing? Seems like that's the case for FMA and Death Note. So it really depends on the particular series. It is definitely something that happens a lot, but for a variety of reasons. So like, for original FMA, that's when they stopped adapting the original material, and frankly, the writers of the 2003 anime were not as good at pacing and characterization. They still had interesting ideas, but they were not as good at putting together a story. Death Note's second half, that's one of those things where, oh gosh, we got to keep the story going. I haven't really read any interviews about that, but they had a satisfying conclusion, but they needed to continue so that they could, end it properly. But they were like, oh gosh, how do we get there? And so what you'll see in a lot of adaptations and remakes is, for example, the movies or the live-action drama version, they'll try to bridge the gap between the two major story arcs of Death Note to make it feel more continuous, because it really seems like the original authors were like, oh gosh, we gotta keep going. But there's an obvious stopping point, but we have to keep going. And then another example show is, and this is a show I have not watched, I've just heard about, which is Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, and actually a number of the more recent Gundam shows where they will do a first season and see how fans respond to it, and then do the second season kind of in response to the fan response to the first season, and inevitably it's worse, because they're trying to address things from the fan base rather than tell the story that they were setting out to do. So it can happen for a variety of reasons. Sometimes they're just like, we ran out of budget, or we ran out of time. Evangelion, for various reasons in its production, the second half of the show struggled to put itself together. And there are various stories about why exactly that was the case, but you end up with episodes like, I think it's 14, that's mostly a clip show, which is the one I'm going to watch next, and 25 and 26, which I think are brilliant episodes, but very, very low budget, because of various production issues that they're trying to sort through. So, quality drop-offs happen frequently for a bunch of different reasons. That's what I will say. Yeah, it is not surprising to see a show get worse in the second half, but it could have happened for a variety of reasons, is what I will say. And then, you've got, and I think it's happening for different reasons now, I guess. Because it used to be that you had shows like Naruto, and you still have it a bit with One Piece and Black Clover. You would start adapting, and you wouldn't know when you were going to stop, because you were just producing episode after episode after episode every week ad infinitum. This is especially common with adaptations of long-running shonen. And that especially got into difficulties with managing production schedule and budget and burnout on part of the animators and writers and stuff like that. And now you have situations like My Hero Academia, where they will just adapt 13 episodes or 26 episodes and then take a break and do something else and plan for the next season. And they manage to maintain much more consistent quality that way, because they have time to figure out what they're doing. Hedgie, I would not be surprised if that was a thing. I've heard a lot of different things about the production of Eva. Some, they had to scrap an episode because it was too similar to a terrorist attack that happened, right then. Some is maybe a producer stole money, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just mismanaged. A lot of things might have happened. There's a lot of stories around Evangelion's production. Yeah, and to be clear, it's not that the anime never followed that format. There were definitely like 26 episode series back in the day, but I think long-running shonen series have kind of picked up on how to manage themselves a lot better. And I mean, there's also, you know, like the system of OVAs, original video animations, which were more manageable generally in terms of scope, because you'd be just making a one episode thing. Well, this is 9 episodes so far, Ben. We're almost there. No, look, if you want a series from me that has a lot of production values and a short run, like, short episode count, Leaf Green vs. Blue is right there. Leaf Green vs. Blue is the anime of my YouTube channel. Howdy, Sam. Oh, crunch is still definitely a thing, let's be clear. It's an extremely big problem in the anime industry for basically every studio that isn't Kyoto Animation. Kyoto Animation is literally the only humane studio in the industry. I mean, is it in terms of who would win? Kyoto or Cynthia versus Red? Yeah, anime animators do not get paid jack. It's a problem. They outsource to other countries, and which of the two is more powerful? Well, if they got in a fight, I imagine Cynthia would win because she's a grown adult and Red is like a child. So grown adult can generally beat up children pretty well. If it came to a Pokémon battle, that's kind of a whole different thing. I'd still bet on Cynthia, though. How many ground moves do I? See how this does. Oh my god, does that have sturdy? No, that was just bad luck. Come on, yeah. Hey, Wes, Ben was cool. No, Wes was cool. Coliseum was a was an interesting experiment of a game, and I would like to play it again someday. All right. It's a beach. Oh man, there's a whole lot going on here. As the game goes on, I remember steadily less of it. But yeah, I guess there's the desert, which has the ruins that have to do with Lunala and Solgaleo. One hit wonder. All right, see ya, Harsh. Okay, so I could do some surfing. Would love like a Pokemon Center or something. That'd be great. Nani Noah at Mali City's Cape. I should be able to do that, right? Oh, is that the guy who is like really rude? We're supposed to deliver, right? Okay, we might go do that. Let's make sure we get to a Pokemon Center first. Are you sure, Callie? Did I miss a shiny thing? What shiny thing did I miss? Howdy, Toddy. Callie, I think you missed the part where I interacted with the shiny thing twice. And I'm now on a mission to do the thing that the shiny thing told me to do. Rude. Alright. So I think there's a sticker. And maybe there's even something in this building. Who knows? What's up there? Oh, here it is. I know. I remember this. I remember this area. We've got... no, I thought the Pokemon Center was around here. Isn't this close to where we go up the mountain? I mean, the Ultra Sun Challenge... I mean, I'll admit, I didn't pick Dark Monotype because it was Ultra Moon. I picked Ultra Moon because that was the game I owned. So, I don't know. I don't know. Probably grass. Okay, to the west. Okay. Is she living with her grandma? That's cute. Norris, congratulations, you get to play Dungeons & Dragons. I wish I did that more often. I already play twice a week, but I want more. I mean, not really. Here we go. Oh, does a Krokorok appear sometimes? In like the desert area? So I feel like the story, or like the story that they're telling, talks about the dangers of exploiting nature through exploiting Necrozma. But now they're like, the way that they've managed to keep that at bay is imprisonment, which doesn't seem like at harmony with nature. That's going to be unsustainable. Alright, let's... Sure, let's battle a dude. Whoever this is. I don't have anything super effective against this friend. I don't have any dragon or ice moves. If it's got Brick Break, that's gonna be dangerous. This could be tricky. And if this guy's got 3 Pokemon, this does not bode well for our heroes. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, good, good, good. See what else he has. If it's 2 more Shelgon, okay. Thank goodness. Not a fan of that. Should have busted out the big guns. Should have gone for the Z move. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright, adios Norris. Glad you could make it. Man, this guy's crashing my beef. Thank you, Callie. Thank you, it doesn't look good. Okay, this is what? Dragon Poison? If it's Dragon Poison, I'm actually in a kind of good place. But it might have something super powerful. Yeah. Oh, that's manageable. I can do that. Yeah, I didn't actually go in this one. I've had that on my mind. No. Okay, what is Sliggoo? What is its typing? Because apparently it's not part poison. Physical on Sliggoo, okay. Is payback. Interesting. Alright, assuming no crits. Shouldn't have said that. But I think we'll be alright. Yeah, this guy's a tricky trainer to put here. 3 pretty high level, pretty strong Pokemon. Right there. Ready to mess you up. Alright. There we go. Taken care of. Thank you, Callie, for the advice and for saying that I was doomed. I could not have won without either of those. Psycho Cut. Okay, I gotta check the... Yeah, let's get rid of Psychic for Psycho Cut. There we go. Alright, success of sorts. We did not lose. Not a bad item. Not really what I'm into, but not a bad item. Yeah, we just gotta believe in ourselves. And we just gotta have Callie say I'm screwed, and then we'll definitely win. Alright, let's put someone else up front briefly. Let's put Gemini up front. Alright, so there's still a trial around here somewhere, right? Yeah, the ghost trial in the supermarket. So that's not what we want. Can I go north yet? Is this the north that you're asking? South area's trial, good to know. This looks important. Sharpedo. I want a Sharpedo. Okay, not this north. Then I assume you mean the north of going up to the mountain for the Pokemon League. Preschool Hunter is not the greatest title, I have to say. I would rather not associate with any sort of preschool hunters. Or preschooler hunters. Monotype. Yay, thank you. No, actually, the age 10 limit was only in the anime, it was never in the games. Oh, butts. The preschooler-related trainer class message for Festival Plaza. I do not know what you were referring to, probably because I didn't spend enough time in Festival Plaza. First I thought he said the preschooler was gnawing on him. Oranguru is doing Oranguru business. It's doing its job, it's doing its thing. Yeah, that's a fair change to make there, Sean. I understand why they did that. Man-sized big malasada. Man, I feel like Team Skull is just kind of popping up everywhere for not a whole lot of rhyme or reason. It's just kind of around. Ben, I do not know what you are referencing with that comment, so I'm just going to take it at face value and say that I'm a vegetarian, so I'm not really into the bologna sandwich situation. Adorable. I like that. I like that. Alright, I think we should have just enough time to do the trial, and then we'll wrap up this session. I think I should actually be in somewhat good shape to take on a ghost-type trial, given that I have a bunch of dark types. But who knows? We'll see. Always find ways to surprise me. Check the mountain, you say? Oh, they're dark types plural, you say, that I could get at the base? Maybe I'll do that. How about I clear out everything here and then check out the base of the mountain? Okay, Pokemon released a message about the National Dex controversy. Is it on their Twitter, or where would I see it? Okay, let's compare. Attack isn't that much better than special attack, but high critical. It's kind of a toss-up. I feel like I'll stay where I'm at, and Shadow Ball is going to be a TM at some point, right? So, oops. Oh, and here it comes in with an intimidating Pokemon. It's on the Pokemon website. Does, like, I mean, this is incredibly petty. Does the page that it's on the Pokemon website have images of Galar Pokemon that I would not have seen yet? Because this is the life I live. Powerful Strike. Oh yeah, no, I'm expecting a whole bunch of nothing burger in terms of response, but I'm curious. Sure, go ahead, post a link. I will approve it. I'm curious what kind of nothing they will say. I mean, I would rather see their official statement first before I see other people's summaries, so... Double edge. Yeah, no, I don't want double edge. No need for that. Okay. Well, this is all in Japanese. I can't read that. No, okay. Let's see. Thank you to all our fans for caring so deeply about Pokemon, etc., etc. Okay, yeah, so I mean, that's a pretty straightforward thing to say. Like, I mean, I don't even think I wouldn't say so much as a non-answer. I would say, hey, we're standing by our decision, and, you know, this is not the end of the series, so don't worry about it. Which might not be a satisfying answer, but it's like, no, we're not backing down, this is the choice we made, which I appreciate. Anyway. Yeah, and I mean, I think that they are making the right decision in standing by their decision. I would much rather they stand by their decision than cave to the mob. Car Park Dark yet. I don't know. That's pretty good. I'll take that. That's an acceptable amount of damage. Alright, so, Hedgie, you say Absol is available at the base. Catch an Absol? I don't necessarily see a need to put Absol on my team, because I feel like it would kind of fill the same role as Zippy. And just have done Absol before. Alright, Murkrow attack? No? Okay. I should assume they wanted the shiny thing, but... Okay, done all that. Alright, let's grab ourselves an Absol. A Sneasel only going to be, like, when we're climbing the mountain for realsies. So that would be disappointing. So I would love to put a Sneasel on the team. That's disappointing. Are there any other dual dark types coming up? Dark / other type. So I feel like that's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Zippy is pure dark, and I don't see in a challenge run like this, I want to have as many dual types as possible. And so, like, Radicus is already pushing it, being a dark normal. Zippy being pure dark is like, what is Zippy doing that nothing else on my team is doing? And Absol would kind of be in the same boat. I mean, obviously we're still catching one, because that's our life. That's the burden we bear. And like, Absol is cool, don't get me wrong. I like Absol. I like its design. I like the fact that it can slash things really good. I like that it has Swords Dance already, actually. That's pretty cool. But I've used Absol more than I've used a Zoroark, so kind of want to keep Zippy. I've been going all Pokeballs all the time here. Do I have anything other than Poison that I can do for status? I don't think so. Krokorok, Scrafty, and Poniard all left on this island? Okay. Okay, and that's why you brought up Krokorok before. I only just made that connection. Okay. Yeah, we were thinking Poniard. Poniard could be really cool. I think in order of Pokemon I'm interested in, Poniard, Krokorok, Scrafty. But all of them could be interesting additions to the team. Gotcha. Alright, and remember, nicknames are available. We start calling out nicknames when we enter into the nicknaming screen. Gunk Shot. What's that all about? Nah. It's a poison type Fire Blast, and I'm never into that kind of thing. Alright, nicknames now. Richard. Okay, I have to ask why. Yeah, we'll set the box. Why Richard? That's okay. We can have nicknames that do not traditionally match the gender of the Pokemon. That's fine. But why Richard? Alright. So I don't think we have time for the trial now that we've done that. Grandpa's brother was Richard. He was a soldier, and his pseudonym was Richard, so Richard. Okay, so nothing actually that has to do with Absol itself, but... yeah, let's finish up this route, and then we'll be, I think, finishing up this session, and we'll do the ghost trial next week. That was much more manageable than the Gabite earlier. Yeah, I was struck by Richard, because my dad's name is Richard. I was like, huh, wonder where that comes from. And then my second thought was Little Richard. I was like, is Little Richard a harbinger of doom? Just a look. Should probably buy some healing items sometime in the near future. I think I went through a lot of them. Might do that between sessions. Or I might forget. Who knows? Oh, I could surf around, couldn't I? This might be a larger area than I thought. Where would a Scraggy be? Would a Scraggy be in the desert? Sea King. North of this lake, but we'll need Sharpedo to get there, and we'll get Sharpedo after the trial? I don't remember. The sign mentioned Sharpedo. I was promised Sharpedo. Oh, I'll grab a Scraggy if you know what I mean. I don't think anything deserves to be compared to Diggersby, okay? Also, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just because you've been posting a lot. Your message, I'd rather have a Diggersby than a Scraggy, got held for review automatically by YouTube? Which, I mean, I don't think Diggersby is a swear word, but maybe. I don't think so. That'd be weird. Yeah, that message came through, so... it's weird. Alright. So just the... Okay, Sharpedo breaks through the rocks. So I think that's all we can do with the water for now. I think a Scraggy lies beyond the rocks, and we need a Sharpedo to do that, and we need to do the trial to do that. I think that just about wraps up this session. So let's head back to Pokemon Center, heal up, and then in the next session, which should be next Friday, barring any complications, we will take on the Ghost Trial. If I forget about Scraggy, someone will remind me, so don't worry. Scraggy will be here. Anyway, that takes care of that. Thank you all for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Alola!